Okay, folks, here is the PlayStation website, and I'm going to give you a rundown of the Sony press conference for E3 2016. I've got notes on all of them. I didn't do anything yesterday because I was kind of busy yesterday with, stuff, as we'll put it. So, I've got my list here, and we'll go. Okay. The first thing they showed was the new God of War. And oh my god, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. And I mean, if that's the actual gameplay they showed, I may have to get a new hard drive on my PS4. Well, I already kind of do, but that's besides the point. But yeah, God of War 4, as I'm calling it, it looked great. I mean, it looked great. Let's see. They showed off Last Guardian again. I don't really care. I know it's from the people who did Ico and something in the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah. I mean, the only thing about Last Guardian that was noteworthy is that they gave it a release date, which is the week before Halloween. But aside from that, nothing. Nothing for me. Let's see. Horizon Zero Dawn. It looks okay. Another one where I'm not really that interested. Just, just not. I don't know. They showed a game called Detroit Become Human with this android who's like a hostage negotiator, and it showed different. It looks like a very interesting take on the old point-and-click adventure style games. I want to see a little bit more than what they showed before I make a real educated decision on it, but from what they showed, it looks interesting, but I'm going to reserve judgment until we get to see some actual gameplay. Resident Evil, don't give a shit. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I don't care. Survival horror, I'm just not interested in that genre in general. I guess if you're a fan of Resident Evil, then okay, Resident Evil 7 is coming. Alright. But as for me, don't care. I'm not interested. They showed a bunch of VR stuff, including X-Wing missions, but I mean, with modern graphics, there's X-Wing, TIE Fighter, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, X-Wing Alliance. There have been so many other Star Wars games that have already given you basically what the VR is doing. Granted, the VR is with much better graphics in those games, but to me, it's essentially the same fucking thing. If I want to do that, I could just find one of the old LucasArts Star Wars games from the mid-late 90s, and there you go. I'm good. So, Final Fantasy 15, I guess. I don't know, I kind of lost interest in the series after Final Fantasy 12, to be honest. I played Final Fantasy 12. I tried 13. I tried Final Fantasy 11. I tried Final Fantasy 14. After 12, I'm just done with Final Fantasy at this point. Lego The Force Awakens, they basically said there's a demo and it's coming out in a couple weeks. And I don't really have much more to say about that because, it's it's a Lego game. If you played one Lego game, you basically played them all. As far as I'm concerned. There, I got to put my I'm putting my elbow on my little table down here because my hands get a little tired. The new Kojima game. Hey, what the fuck? I mean, that trailer just... The fuck? I was just like... Huh? Okay, the last... What's this? They showed off a trailer for a game called Days Gone. The trailer looked interesting, the premise looked interesting, but as soon as they showed the gameplay and it was basically a generic zombie game, I lost all interest completely. I just lost all interest. I mean, what is with the zombie obsession? I'm sorry, I don't understand what is with the obsession with zombies lately. And the quote-unquote horde of zombie games that have flooded the industry in the last 3 to 4 years. I don't understand it. To me, it's reminiscent of the 4 to 5 years post 9/11 in the double zeros, where it was just World War I, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, just a flood of war games. But yeah, when they showed the gameplay and it looked to be, you know, your generic zombie shooter, I was just like, yeah, I don't think so. Goodbye. But let's see, the next Call of Duty, don't give a shit. Sorry, I just don't. I don't give a fuck about shooters. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't care about whatever it is with the zombie thing. It's the same with the zombie thing for me. I don't understand the appeal, so I don't care. But I think the big news, for me, the big news is that Sony and Activision are going to remaster the first three Crash Bandicoot games. Nobody was expecting that. That was just like, oh my god, wow. But, I mean, overall, Sony did a very good job. And I will give them high praises for showing everybody what a press conference should be. It wasn't the crappy... And I'll get into it with the Ubisoft and the Microsoft, but dude, note to game companies who, if you do see this, your press conference should be trailers and a 5 to 10 minute demo at most. Gameplay should be for your fucking booth on the fucking show floor. I'm sorry, a 5-minute gameplay demonstration is all you need. Why were these people showing these 25-minute gameplay demos? It just made some of these press conferences not only drag to a halt, but just, well, grind to a halt, but also just dragged on and drag on. But I will get to that with some of the others, but for the most part, that's Sony for me. I think they did good this year, but I'm not really ready to say who quote unquote won E3. I will say this here, I'm not going to cover Nintendo. I'm not. Frankly, I haven't had any interest in Nintendo in a while. Sorry, that's my monitor. My monitor goes night-night if I don't, move the cursor for a while. But yeah, that's basically it for Sony for me. I think they did a good job, but, Alright. That's it.